I'll never let it go. Yeah, just a few more chains and I will get away. Just a few more things I gotta get out my way. Nah, I'm never turning back. I know it sounds so bad, but baby, I'm fire. Oh, so hot, I'm really burning. Oh, I feel the future getting brighter. I feel the future getting brighter.
Baseline things?
Yep. Our tuner Nick's brother.
Yeah?
So we're gonna do a rotofab, headers, flex wheels.
And turbos.
The Jordan's way is blowers now.
Is it now?
Nick doesn't own anything with a turbo anymore.
Not yet. I don't know.
Mine has how the tables have turned.
I know. Might have the blowers and turn. We're back! Not bad.
403, 404. A lot of torque stock.
420. This is nice weather. Loves this weather. What's going on here?
All nice and coated.
Ooh.
Dude, it looks so good.
It really does look good.
Where's the lid? The lid is probably my favorite part. I just think it looks so good.
I don't think I've ever seen one of these lids coated before. Man, that's pretty. Man, I'm pretty.
Pump hasn't shown up yet, but he's just mapping out all the trunk kits.
It's looking good. I love this car, man. It's just coming together so nice. This will be like one of the like
It'll be up there.
show, like,
one of my favorite.
yeah, show shop cars for sure.
Yeah.
Like tonight or in the morning.
North Carolina.
Oh,
Is that a fun night for you?
I hate when it.
Lucas just showed me his night for New Year's.
I hate when it hits you back in the face.
You didn't catch that.
Bruh.
Oh, I got it.
No.
Fuck yeah, I did.
I'm gonna wait till they're ready.
I'm gonna run it back.
Bracket came back from Coders.
Nice.
So happy Nick's going pretty on this.
Yeah.
So got that on alternator, start on the flip drive. Now Brian's kind of going to be stuck until we get the bracket back from Dallas Performance.
Back?
We had to send it to them.
What was wrong with it?
It was missing one of the main brackets.
Oh.
So we sent it to them saying, hey, you know, that's fine, whatever, but please send it back assembled because there's not really any good pictures of it online. Like, send it back assembled, that we know how it goes.
Right.
So we don't mess it up. So Jason's finishing the heat exchangers, a run of those. Then he's got to make a shifter cable bracket, and then he's gonna start on the trunk tank.
On the what? Trunk tank? Okay.
So it's gonna fill that space.
Okay.
So it'll be kind of rectangular.
Man, it's so much different than yours.
We don't have the middle well.
Yeah. Okay.
Both
They're the 5th gen trunk tank.
we can put the ports wherever you want, but they were both right.
Yeah, we can.
They were both right here. Here's the lid. You wanted the lid on this side, anyways.
Oh.
Do a whole lid.
Brian wants to fill in this triangle.
That's what I thought we were doing. I thought we were going to take up this whole thing and slant it.
That's fine.
Like a fucking BMX ramp.
Cut a hole.
Like
in
Mad
the
Max.
glass.
Squeezy in there.
Mm-hmm.
Hole in the glass.
I want a lid this big. Like a sewer lid.
So you
Like
can
we'll
sit
just
in
go
it?
get a sewer lid.
So you can sit in
Maybe
it
call it
with
my
the
boy
jacuzzi.
Michelangelo.
You gotta
Big,
see
they call
What are
him
you gonna do
Big
to
Mike,
Justin
where I'm
for
from.
brothers?
Fell in.
It fits perfect.
If it leaks, I'll put some more tape on it.
Teflon tape.
Flex tape.
5.5. Is that enough? You want more?
That's more than enough.
Yeah. He wants
Yeah.
more.
Have you seen like some of the Lego Technics, like the Bugatti?
Yeah.
See the new one though?
What was
the
it?
CR1?
I didn't see that one.
It's atrocious looking.
Really?
It doesn't even look like a CR1. Like the Bugatti one's pretty cool, and the Porsche one.
Yeah.
You really want to see it again?
Ugh. Jesus. Lego, what the
When I heard they announced, I was like, oh, maybe I'll get one. Nope.
Nope. Sounds good.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Yeah, it's up like 35 foot-pounds of torque. Right in that area. Where you're going to feel it.
Oh yeah.
Good. Yep.
Didn't lose anything down low.
Nope. But they do with 2-inch headers.
Is
Does
this
it have 2-inch
2-inch?
headers on it? Yeah.
How much low end you lost?
A whole lot of nothing.
Wait. I mean,
It's Christmas flavored gains.
2-inch headers are stupid.
£70 It's nuts.
Yeah, so you see how like this one like falls off?
Yeah.
It would just go like that with the MST. Just saying, wish he had an MST on it.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs that bad. That'd make a big difference. That's usable power.
It's all up top. Yeah. 470 torque.
That's a lot of torque, man. That's nuts.
El Torques.
It sounds great, dude. I love
Yeah.
this exhaust.
I'm glad I went with it. Oh yeah, you put the other.
That torque out.
Did it?
I could have just. Whatever. I mean, it's whatever. Once that fuel really starts burning, it should smell pretty interesting.
Yeah. What is it?
Secret sauce.
Blending them, huh?
Yeah.
Secret sauce.
I need to get my ethanol content down.
He's out of fuel,
I maxed out ID 2000.
which scares me because I don't have 2000s.
Oh shit, you're 1750s.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'll save you some 2000. I'll go snag up those 2250s.
It's okay. Yours will be less
It's gonna make
resistance.
less anyways.
Ooh. It'll be less resistance because cog drive, right?
Yeah,
That's how that
right.
works.
Yeah, it's called no belt slip.
Yeah. Ooh.
Bang,
Bang, bang, bang, bang, bang, bang.
I may put a bigger pulley on that blower to start with too.
That. That's some bitch ass shit.
That's called, I don't want to put different injectors in it because I just put different injectors in it.
Cry me a fucking river.
Yeah, well, I don't know, we'll see.
Okay. Tech tip. 5th gen auto guys, so 5th gen Camaro guys that want bigger power. What is the best trans swap? 4L80 or 6L90? I think bigger power needs to be defined, but a 6L80 we comfortably push them like a stock 6L80. We push them 650 torque all the time, no problem. I've got plenty of guys that make 750-ish torque, but they know. Good stuff. God damn it.
Yeah. Well, hang on one
Take
second.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that one.
So, take two.
Yeah, so the tech tip question we got was 6L80 or 4L80 in a 5th gen, what do we prefer? And the question was for bigger power. And I think one, you gotta define what's big power. Everybody defines that a little differently. But, you know, 650 rear wheel torque is kind of like the safe limit for a 6L80. We've got guys that make more and have had no problems, but from a reliability standpoint, 650 torque is kind of it, I would say. You got builders out there that can throw good parts at them. They don't seem to be very reliable for a long period of time, but they can last.
Just in general, yeah.
Yeah. You know, if you are saying big power in like what my definition is, that's kind of like 900,000 wheel plus. I mean, 4L80 all day. You know, we've had 6L90s handled 900,000, 1100 even, They're not going to live forever, but they'll do it. But, you know, 900 plus, if you're willing to cut the car and go through all that, 4L80, hands down.
Well, and a 6L80 to a 6L90 is kind of a intricate swap for what it is, no?
No, super easy.
Really?
Super easy. The one thing I do hear a lot though is like some of the V guys or Camaro guys, they're like, yeah, but my car's a street car. 4L80s came.
They're very
trucks.
streetable, yeah.
It's a 4L60s came in how much stuff. 4L80s, like it doesn't make you not a street car. You still have overdrive and you still have a lockup.
Yep.
You know.
That was the whole point, was to make a Turbo 400 more streetable, was basically to give it an overdrive and lockup.
Yeah. They're super strong. They're great.
Yeah. But would you do
4L80s.
So say you do a 4L80, would you do manual valve body 4L80? Would you?
That really depends on the person.
Okay.
100% depends on the person.
Okay, fair enough. And if you were to do just like a controller for a 4L80, what sort of controller would you do?
Dave Stecks.
Dave Stecks. Okay. Dave Stecks 4L80 controller.
Super nice.
Okay.
Especially in the V's because you can keep backup camera.
Oh wow! So it goes into all the CAN stuff. Interesting.
Yeah, it's really nice.
That's cool.
It's the most reliable one. There's another one out there that is 3 letters for less that I've seen fail so many times it's laughable.
Fair enough. All right. No, that's good. That's a good.
4L80s are great. Or you know, Power Glide for life.
I mean, a Power Glide, you need a pretty light car.
You need a light car with a lot of power.
Right.
To even remotely justify a Power Glide.
Because what was some of our most powerful cars have 4L80s in them, right? Some of the most powerful
4L80s, T400s, because they need that first gear advantage.
Right.
You know,
the first gear is super tall on a 4L80, right?
Yeah, it's pretty tall.
Yeah.
I did a Glide, 1, because I didn't want to cut the out of my car. 2, I make enough power to where a T400 would be a hindrance and probably not let me hook as well because of the first gear.
Fair enough. All right, well, that's a good tech tip. That's a good.
And I really, really like driving a Glide.
Just one gear.
Up, up and go. Why didn't you have a PCM control? Were there no good controllers back then?
They had controllers. It was kind of one of those things I wanted to integrate it with the factory electronics, and there was no 4L80 segment swap available for the factory computer.
I understand.
And so I was kind of like, all right, well that sucks. But then the more I thought of it, I really like being able to just upshift into the next gear.
No, it's pretty dope.
And it just it settles the entire car down when you're traction limited. So I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll just do a manual valve body. And that way I'll still have my overdrive lockup. But it's like a Turbo 400 where I can pick my gear and, you know.
I pick my gear. Faster. An occasional reverse.
I'm just getting a couple opinions on it. Fifth gen Camaro guy, and he's saying, when you start to make big power, what is the better swap for a transmission, 6L90 or a 4L80? From a 6L80.
What's big power defined as?
That was the thing.
You know,
yeah.
I mean, when I think of big power, do a 4L80. It's kind of a no-brainer at that point.
Because
well, I mean, you look at what a 6L80 is rated for. You look at what a 6L90 is rated for, and yeah, sure, you can build it, but and there's plenty of cars out there that go fast with them, but they don't go fast with them for very long.
Yes,
it's a longevity thing. You're waiting. It's just oh yeah, I made this really fast pass, but how many times are you going to do that? Probably not that many. I don't like to work on stuff as much as I like to drive it, so I'd rather just do it once and not worry about it. Not that 4L80s are indestructible, but a 4L80 has a much better chance of living an extended life with big power compared to a 6L90. Yeah. And I mean, technically with big power, you don't want all these extra gears anyways. You don't need 6 gears when you're making big power. You don't want to spend time changing gear, you want to spend time using the power. When you're shifting, it's wasted time, which is why a lot of cars go faster when they go to a 3-speed or a 2-speed when they're making big power. So, no, just from a longevity standpoint, I'd be doing a 4L80 versus a 6L90.
And then you were saying if you're going like basically race car you would prefer manual valve body, or are there actually options out there where you would actually go computer controlled if you were to do it over again?
Just really depends on the platform and the car. I mean, and big power is, you know, what is big power?
Yeah, it's definitely a broad question.
That's, you know, 1400 horsepower.
Yeah.
I'd be doing a manual valve body just so I can control it. I like having the ability to upshift and use it as a torque control aid, you know.
Yeah. 4 settings.
Yeah. It's, no, it's big power. I mean, do you want to replace the transmission all the time, or do you just want to do it once?
True. Did you ever lock the converter in your GTO at wide open throttle, or did you ever set it up for that?
I did not, because I did not have a triple.
Okay.
It was just a single disc.
Some people do have it set up for that kind of thing, right?
Yeah, it all depends. Most converter guys, when you talk to them, they say if the converter's set up properly, it doesn't need lockup anyways.
Right. Makes sense.
But,
yeah, okay.
But if you're doing a half-mile pull, lockup would be nice.
Yeah.
So it all depends. Every combo is different. Every setup is different. So that's all very generic info.
Subjective.
Yes.
It's all subjective at the end of the day.
Subjective to lots of variables.